Good evening. My name is Naomi Helton. I'm also here to speak about the Drag Queen Christmas show scheduled for December 23rd at the Sanger Theater. You as City Council members have a duty to protect the freedom of speech that you may or may not agree with. We do not have an obligation to protect any and all forms of expression. And let us be clear, this show is not speech, it's expression. So citing the First Amendment as justification for allowing it to continue falls rather flat. The First Amendment does not cover the performance of sexually explicit material in a taxpayer-funded venue. We can agree that there are many ways of expressing ourselves that can be inappropriate in certain circumstances or completely wrong in others. There has not been, historically, tolerance for vulgar or sexual performances that degrade polite society and that makes the city a worse place to live in, regardless of the sexuality of the performers or their audience. As a Christian, I find my faith being mocked and Christmas being reduced to a performance that is certainly not family-friendly. As a woman, I find my womanhood being mocked, being worn around as a costume by men calling themselves artists, turning the uniqueness of womanhood into a degrading display of an obscene and sexual nature, as if that's what it is to be a woman. For a society that strives to uplift and honor and listen to the experiences of women, we are falling short. I don't need a man wearing provocative women's clothing, a wig, fake genitalia, and exposing himself to an audience to attempt to show me what womanhood is. That is nothing but a mockery of femininity. The joy of Christmas is not the purported queer joy that this performance presents and that its host Nina West claims to be spreading. It's not the fleeting entertainment found in an 18-plus performance that mocks the meaning of Christmas and mocks true womanhood and femininity. I hope to model to my daughter what true femininity and womanhood is: kind, gentle, loving, yet strong and uncompromising on the truth. I hope to show my son, who will be born in a few months, what true femininity and womanhood is, not a hollowed-out, sexualized caricature or costume for men to wear and mock and objectify women with, but something to honor and protect. We have all heard or seen the most common comment made: if you don't like it, don't buy a ticket to the show. Easy enough to do. Done. But the city has no obligation under its current contract to host such a performance in a venue that we fund that makes no positive impact on the city and our society. The city should not host a show mocking a religious holiday. The city would not host a show called Drag Queen Ramadan, mocking the faith of Islam, nor should it. The city would not host a show called Drag Queen Diwali, mocking the Hindu faith, nor should it. Christmas isn't the time, and a taxpayer-funded venue isn't the place for a show so explicit that families can't take their children to go see it. I call on the City Council to make this concern an official agenda item and vote on it. I also urge you to cancel this show based on the public's concerns of the show's obscenity and religious mockery. If not, at least clarify your own position publicly. Thank you.